So you want evidence that the sun and moon are local? Well, here it is. So here's a piece of paper with a flashlight. We put the flashlight near the piece of paper and there's local light illumination. Now if we move that all the way back, guess what? The paper is evenly illuminated now. So let's compare that to the sun and moon. So what do we have here? The moon. I took this photo. You see this local light illumination? It matches perfectly with a local light source, right? Here's the sun, same thing. Local light illumination. This is called the inverse square law of light. Every time you double the distance of a light source, you're going to get 1/4 of the luminosity from that light source. So this local light illumination is literally impossible if the sun was 93 million miles away. And by the way, the sun in these examples is below the clouds, and the tops of the clouds are illuminated because the local sun stays above the flat earth and it moves east to west around the earth. Just like this, we live on a perfect map and clock. So the compass always points north, and east and west are circles around polar center. Now if you were to dead reckon, which means going in a straight line in reality, you would eventually end up south, because every direction on a straight line will end up south on the earth. And yes, when the sun sets, it does change in angular size. These are all different recordings I've done with the solar filter. You can go check them out on my channel. And the sun sets due to perspective. Just like these streetlights converge down into the horizon, just like the sun. As the sun moves away from you in the distance, it appears to lower due to perspective. Actually, the only way we have a horizon is if the earth is flat. The same reason why this hallway converges into a point is the same reason we have the horizon. It's the limitations of our vision. Same with this road. Flat road ramps up towards eye level. Flat water ramps up towards eye level. Now our local sun moves between the tropics every year to make seasons. So when it's on the Tropic of Cancer, it's doing a smaller circle going east to west around polar center, and summer in the north. 6 months later, it migrates to the south, to the Tropic of Capricorn, and it becomes summer in the south. Now on a globe, when it's winter in the north, the sun is 3 million miles closer to the earth, which makes 0 sense. How can you get closer to a heat source and have it get colder? And as you can see, this is a UV index of the sun throughout the entire year, and it's a concentrated laser beam between the tropics because that's where our local sun moves in between. So again guys, perspective ramps up, ramps down to a convergence point. Guess what? Same thing on the water. The boat in the distance appears higher because it's further away. So then if we combine these two images, guess what? That's why we have a horizon. It's the limitations of our vision. So again, you're going to see this with your naked eyes one day. You're going to see the moon in the midst of the clouds, and it's going to have a local light illumination. Literally impossible from the claimed distances that they tell us.